Hello, good morning. How are you? Well, guess what, guys? Oh, I got my barrel. Pretty excited. Got that happened yesterday. And also yesterday, I got, um, what did I got? My goodness, look at the darkness in there. Sorry about that. Um, okay, so this is that enamel paint. This is that fiberglass. I didn't cover very well. I don't know what to do about that. But the other part here, where the metal was just dented and showing, covered pretty good. So that won't rust. But this, mm, I know nothing about fiberglass. I'll have to speak to my dad. My sister told me to put caulking on it. I'm like, maybe. I do have some snow cap paint. It's um, it's a flexible paint I bought from my old fifth wheel when I had to redo the roof. It dries like almost like a rubber, almost like it's a very thick paint. Yeah. That's sorry about that. Broke the selfie stick, remember? Um yeah, so that's I don't know. I'll talk to my dad about it. But right now, I'm gonna drink my morning coffee, make my bed and get dressed, and take my father down to the hardware store because I found we were on the hunt yesterday for 6 inch, 6 by 36 stovepipe. And it used to be blue, but now it's black. It used to be called blue pipe, now it's black pipe. Anyway, all over, all over. And, oh, well, no, we get to this one place and they're like, no, we can order it here. And I'm like, looked at your website before we came. Said you had it. Oh, no, we order it in. Okay, well, see ya. So I said to my father, I said, well, I said it was getting near the end of the day and close to dinner time, and I said, why don't try again in the morning? I'll phone around and find out who has what and where to go. Because we stopped at a sheet metal place as well, a heating and plumbing place. Because when my father owned his heating and plumbing business, he also did sheet metal. So anyway, they close at 4. Bankers, mind you, they start at 7:30. So anyway, they weren't open, and I says I'll call around. Call around in the morning. He said, yeah, I suppose I'd call around. And so anyway, come back, and mom fed me. I appreciated that. Dinner was ready, so I had food with my folks and cleaned up the kitchen and everything. And then I came home and I phoned up Home Hardware here in town, Fortin's Home Hardware, after calling a couple other places, and they have what I'm looking for, and we'll go capture that this morning. My father and I phoned another place, and I'm looking at their webpage, and they had 24-inch stovepipe. I want to know if they had 6-inch, right? So I phone up, and after transferring me, this fellow comes on and he's like, "Hi," and I'm like, "Hey, do you have?" He's like, "We don't carry stovepipe." I says, "Oh," and he's like, "Yeah, we don't carry it." I'm like, "Oh." He goes, "Okay, so have a good," and I just hung up. I didn't even say goodbye. You fucking liar. I'm looking at your webpage for the address of the physical building you're standing in. It says you have 24-inch pipe. So don't lie to me that you don't have any and you don't carry that. Tell me you don't have any in stock. But then again, I really don't give a shit because it's not my business and I don't care if I spend my money there or not. Like, I don't. It's COVID out there, so you'd probably want to try to drum up what you can, keep your fucking job. But anyway, just thinking that. Anyway, Fortin's, I phone up and I'm like, do you have? He's like, let me look. comes back, he says, I do. And I said, do you have two? And are they in the store? And so I just physically touched them. I do have them. And I have more than two. I have 7. I'm like, wonderful. So the only thing is they're quite stuck together. He says it's a 2-person job to. I said, no problem. Come around in the morning. I said, you're near the end of the day anyways. He's like, well, I have 45 minutes left of my shift. And I'm like, well, enjoy the last of your shift. I'll see you in the morning. So get that picked up, get that barrel dealt with, the spigot put in, like a tap put in the bottom and a little stand for it, and that downspout diverted, and I'll show you the outcome of that. Inquire about that fiberglass that did not, in my mind's eye, I thought would be fabulous. Like, you know how when you're painting your wall and you have those nail holes and nobody's looking and you just slap a bunch of paint in there and cover it up. That's what I was imagining. It didn't work out that way. That's okay. It's okay. I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it. I thought I was on it before this dampness came in again, but not quite. It's fine. Okay, my loves. So the world's still shit. Everything's still shit. Everything's shit all over the world, everywhere. From Afghanistan to Canada, everything is shit. Yeah. So some things are inevitable. Some things are just downright shit. And, we can focus on all the negative end of the negative things, or we can just pull together and do better as a united family on Turtle Island. We can do better. And to hear them, they're fighting. I have a couple of hummingbirds fighting in the trees over the feeder. Silly birds. Anyway, let's just focus on doing better with everything in our lives, from making sure our gardens are green, trying to make things green here, to, oh, why are you giving me shit? I have nothing to do with this. Wow, did you see that? He was like right there. I hope you've seen that. Here, the other one. I don't know. Might have to get another feeder. Put it back over. Well, I don't like to leave it. I mean, I loved it hanging by my porch there where it was originally, but the sun gets too hot. But the sun isn't that hot. Well, it was freaking hot yesterday. And I don't know that it would hang 2 so close together in a tree, because then it would just be territorial over 2 of them. I mean, it's not like there isn't one hanging over at my mom's, or 2 of them hanging over at my sister's as well. So, yeah. I don't know. Anyway, I keep it full. That's all I can do for them right now. Okay, I got other things on the go, and I can't have too many projects on the go, or something gets missed, and I'd rather not start it, finish the other bits, and then go start again on other projects, because I don't want anything to get missed. Getting too close to fall, right? Gotta make sure all my ducks are in a row. I do hang my feeder from the hook by the porch in the fall and winter, because in winter time I leave it out all year round and bring it in every night. Sometimes when it's really cold during the day, sometimes I bring it in, but I think I'm gonna crochet a cozy for it. That won't work, will it? Because that plastic bit will free. Oh, see, another project. It's okay. One thing at a time, woman. One thing at a time. I also want to pick up some yarn. I haven't done that yet. I want to make a sweater, a little hoodie sweater for my granddaughter to be. I don't know what else. I'm gonna go talk to a lady at a knitting shop as well about my knitter and the contour, pattern feeder for making ugly Christmas sweaters. I've done a lot of research on the sleeve bits, and I think I figured out how to do from what, the taper of the sleeve, perhaps. One project at a time. It's not time for the knitting machine to be busted out again yet. Anyway, so okay, my loves, have yourselves a fantastic day, and I will keep you updated on my barrel and excuse me. Pardon me. I'll keep you updated on my barrel and my fiberglass thing. Almost tempted to cover it in duct tape, but I know in time the glue gets hot and it peels and then leaves the gross, and then I'll be in for a mess, and that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a permanent, non-leaking solution. Okay, take care. Be kind to one another. Be kind to yourself. Be true to yourself. Self-love, self-care, all the things. And blessings to each and every one of you. We all live here on Turtle Island, so let's come together as a united family and do better. Okay. I love you all. Have a good day. Bye for now.